Louisiana Beer Reviews, Sierra Nevada 30th Anniversary Grand Cru.
Wait, this is the beer review? Oh, I must be at the wrong house. I thought we were doing the liquor review. That's why I wore my hat, Captain Morgan.
Well, bye. See you later. This beer is a special beer. It was made to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Sierra Nevada. It's founded in 1980 in Chico, California, and this was made in 2010. I've never had it. I'm not going to go around paying this much for beer, but
how much is it?
About $9.95 for that one bottle. It's 9.2% alcohol. It gets an A- on Beer Advocate, a 99 out of 100 on Rate Beer, and it got an outstanding rating on the Beer and Me. Well, I had a little trouble when I tried to make the first video. I had to stop and start with this thing. I already took it off, and I had trouble getting the cork out because it's a monster. But I'm gonna try to be open-minded with this review. It's a mixture of oak-aged Bigfoot Celebration Ale and fresh pale ale blended together in generously dry hopped.
This one was hard to open. I wonder if the Bigfoot one is hard to find.
Yeah, I wasn't able to get the IBU International Bitterness Unit rating on this. I don't know how bitter it is, but I'm sure it's pretty bitter. Whew.
Woo!
Look at all that smoke.
All right. Hope this is worth the effort. You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
No, I'm not too much worried about the effort. I hope it's worth the price. Okay, so all that smoke, all that vapor. Ooh. All right. Not a very good pourer, I guess. All right. Got these goblets.
You should totally.
Pabst Blue Ribbon goblets.
Totally put the goblets in the freezer.
Yeah, I should have. But in Louisiana, they call these things schooners. Nobody says goblets here. They say schooners.
Unless you go to the Renaissance Festival.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's look at the appearance.
Oh, what a pretty color.
I would say hazy or almost like opaque.
Yeah.
Copper color or or amber.
Yeah, it's very dark. Has a lot of. It's like red, more reddish.
And a
the top.
Cream colored head. A creamy colored head. Is that cream color?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, it looks really thick too. It almost looks like eggnog at the top or something.
Yeah, it's thick. I'm not gonna pour you too much. Probably not too much, huh?
Nah.
Okay, let's go with the smell test. I'm sure it's gonna smell strong. It does. To me, it smells like overripe fruit. You know, like some plums that you had sitting out for too long, they started to turn.
Yeah, it almost smells like, not like tomatoes, but there's almost like a more, like I wouldn't call it like fruity.
Doesn't smell like, to me it smells like that or apricot. But definitely fruit that's a little turned. Not, yeah, well, let's drink some rotten beer. No, but it's just the way it is. I tried some of that other high-end stuff.
Sharp.
It's a sharp aroma, and you can pick up the alcohol, I think, but it's
Oh yeah.
So to me, it tastes like overripe fruit. What would you say?
Almost not vinegar, but it has that sharpness, like the sharpness of vinegar.
Yeah, and that appearance is very, very opaque. All right. Well, the most important thing, the taste test. And this is not going to be something you'd gulp down, I'm sure. It's a sipper. Woo. Whoa. That's strong.
Wow.
It's like wine.
Oh. I definitely taste fruit. Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It tastes like apricot or plum.
Fig almost. There's like
Figs.
a figgy kind of.
Now the bitterness comes in as you sip it. You can really take, and that's caused from the hops. You know, the hops give it that. Hops are what make beer bitter, and it's got a lot of hops in it, so it's bitter at the. I call it the back end of the taste. Like when you first sip it, it tastes just sweet, but as it sits in your mouth, you get the bitterness. Don't you find?
Oh yeah, I can taste in the back and all.
Bitter. It's not super bitter, but it's kind of bitter.
It does have like a wine sort of.
You can feel that alcohol as you kind of like breathe through it. I almost feel like to me, I taste almost like a dark chocolate, like you know that chocolate, that baking chocolate that people use when they're baking.
You could compare that to that, the bitterness, but also the sweetness and the richness.
Yeah, you know the unsweetened baking chocolate.
And it's so thick, almost like syrupy. It really reminds me of wine, like in the.
Yeah, but it's thicker than wine. It's like gruel or something. All right, so it's thick. The body is thick and heavy, and the finish is bitter.
All in my throat.
Overly sweet. Or I should say super sweet, because it's not overly sweet. Overly would mean like it's so sweet it tastes bad.
It's like,
but it's not so sweet it tastes bad. It's just super fruity.
Wow, it's really strong. Like I feel like, you know when you go to a restaurant and you on certain restaurants they recommend what wine with the food. This tastes like something I should be eating with, like something to dilute the.
Like you put ice cream in it.
Make a root beer float.
It tastes like I pick up some menthol, like peppermint. You know, like menthol from mints.
Maybe a little.
Like when you taste it and swish it around in your mouth. When you taste it and swish it around in your mouth and you swallow it, to me it tastes like menthol, like a mint.
It's like so strong, I just gotta drink it. I can't even really swish it.
Like if you're sucking on breath mint.
It's like
you can't swish it.
I was like, I just gotta swallow it. It's really strong. It's like one of those mints. They have like vanilla flavored mints, so that they're sweeter than a.
Oh yeah, it is like that. It's kind of creamy.
It is very creamy.
And almost chalky. Well, how would I rate this? I'm gonna give it an A. I think it's good. It's excellent, really. I think it's excellent. Would I drink this every day? No.
See, this is almost worth the $9 because see how much you poured. You could have poured like in a shot glass, and that wouldn't suffice.
You can't say it's dull. You can't say this has no taste. Some people would probably think the taste is too rich, too bold. It's got some taste. It's got, and I'm going to say this, and you may not accept this, but it's got some taste profiles similar to the high gravity malt liquors, like Hurricane High Gravity, for instance. Even going into the camo black ice type drinks, and people rip those all the time, talk about how bad they are, but if you get a camo black ice and you drink that, and then you drink this, and you were in a blind taste test.
Dessert beer. It does taste like something that you would find in like
you would find a lot of similarities between camo black ice and this. Anyway, and I've been staying away from the high gravity malt liquors because of their almost unbearable taste. But
oh wow.
I'm gonna have to maybe go get some Earthquake or Camo High Gravity, whatever. All right, now anyway, this is excellent. I'm gonna give it an A. What do you say? What do you say, Elizabeth?
Well, it's definitely a special occasion beer. It's definitely a sipper. I would say small portion.
Yeah, that's a huge amount.
Wow.
I use the A, B, C, D, or F scale.
No, I'm
A, excellent, B, good, C, fair, D, bad, F, can't drink.
I know what they stand for. I've been in school for a decade. It is really, like, I'm going to give it a B just because I don't think it's very...
You should rate it on what you think, not what...
Yeah. Like, no, I'm saying I don't think it's very approachable beer, so to speak. Like, it's not for everybody. It's so strong, and I can still taste the bitterness in the back of my throat, like...
Yeah, a lot
it's not something I could just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get some beer afterward. No, this is like
a lot of people
have a 50th birthday, have a sip of beer.
Yeah, and a lot of people that drink regular beer would just immediately throw this out and say it's horrible. But I like it very much. It's the one time I'm going to have it because I'm not going to pay no $9.95 a bottle.
I'll get it
Sorry,
for you
y'all.
Sweet 50.
Yeah. When I turn 50 in 7 years. All right. Anyway.
I really like the fruitiness, though. You should get more with this.
I don't love the smell, though, because I don't like the smell of rotten fruit. And this got some of that aspect in it. That's why I'm not giving it an A+.
Gosh, it's almost acidic. Like.
Yeah, it's weird. It's got a complex taste. I mean, you can sit there for 30 minutes and talk about it. It's got this, it's got that, blah, 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 blah. So it's definitely a beer if you like all these tastes.
I like the figginess, though.
So I'm going to say, Laissez Le Bon Temps Roulé, this is an excellent beer. One day when I get more mature, I'll probably appreciate it more. But anyway, I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to New Orleans.